strictly prohibited. We hope you enjoy this presentation of the Ottawa Senators Outlook. Here now, your host of the Ottawa Senators Outlook, Jack Henry.
Hello and welcome to the Ottawa Senators Outlook, everybody. I'm your host, Jack. This is my post-game reaction to the New York Rangers game from last night. So we come in skating into the Garden with a total of 58 points. Not the worst, but it was the worst in that situation because the game before against Nashville, we got eliminated from the playoffs, which was coming either way. It didn't matter. We could have predicted it before the season. But our loss, whatever you want to call it, our experience of losing totally showed last night because we were skating out of the Garden with a 5-1 blowout loss. And it was mainly done in the second period. It was tied at 1 apiece in the first period, I believe, and we did score the first goal of the game, which was scored by Austin Watson, who's actually been on a goal streak in the last couple of games. He's been playing quite decent lately. But then the Rangers tie it up, and then the second period, they just go all out and score 3 goals on us, which puts the game to 4-1 at the end of the second period, and they score an extra goal in the third, caps it away, we lose 5-1. So, like I said, Austin Watson had the goal for Ottawa, Chris Kreider had 2 goals for the Rangers, Artemi Panarin had 1 goal for the New York Rangers. Ryan Strome had a goal for the Rangers, and then Andrew Kopp had a goal for the New York Rangers too. And this clinched New York Rangers. This not only did give the Rangers 100 points in the season, this clinched them a playoff spot. So a nice, easy playoff clinching handout to you. And congratulations to the New York Rangers for coming into the playoffs, and let's see, right now it looks like they will be playing the Pittsburgh Penguins in the first round because, if you want to be quite honest, the bracket in the NHL is so jacked up, I don't understand it. Makes no sense to me. You see, I'm just gonna go in a little bit of a perspective here. In playoff brackets, I personally believe, as normally, like the NBA brackets, the 8 seed plays the 1 seed, the 7 seed plays the 2 seed, 6, 3, 4, 5, whatever. So what happens is, we're going to put the division winners to the side right now, but it's tied right now between the New York Rangers and the Carolina Hurricanes, so they could be the division winner, and Carolina could go down and play the Pittsburgh Penguins. So what we're talking about right now, let's just go at it right now. The Carolina Hurricanes have the edge in the division right now. So the second seed and the third seed in both divisions would go head-to-head, which would be the Rangers and the Penguins in our own Atlantic division. The Maple Leafs and the Bruins would be going head-to-head, and then Florida pretty much almost clinched the division if we want to talk about that. So the worst wild card, which is the Washington Capitals, would be playing Florida. And then the second worst, which really isn't that bad either, the Tampa Bay Lightning, they would be playing Carolina or the Rangers, depending on how that ends up, which right now is Carolina. So it would be Tampa, Carolina, Florida, Washington, Pittsburgh Rangers, and Maple Leafs Bruins. So that's just my opinion on the brackets, but it doesn't matter who they play. I've seen the Rangers play sometimes, watch the news and all that. So, they have a losing culture, if we want to talk about it. I don't know how good they've been since they made it to the Stanley Cup a few years back, but I think this is a start to a decent couple of years for the Rangers. They got Lafreniere in the draft, and they're just playing really great hockey. So congratulations to the Rangers. What else is new for Ottawa, if we want to be honest? But let's see how that translates into the Winnipeg game tonight. My preview and prediction will come out in just a few minutes. But for now, this is Jack from the Ottawa Senators Outlook, and go Sens go.